Grapes are delicious and nutritious fruits. Attractive appearance, sweet and sour taste, delicious so everyone loves. However, due to their small size, people will not pay attention to whether the grapes have been washed or not. Most people after buying grapes just need to wash them under running water. After washing, they seem clean, but after drying, the top of the grapes is still very dirty. Grapes have a lot of dust, so it is not easy to wash if not washed thoroughly. If not washed thoroughly, you will easily get diarrhea, so washing grapes still requires certain skills. First, we use scissors to cut the bunch of grapes. When buying grapes, don't just look at the color, because color is only the most basic criterion. To assess the ripeness of grapes, to buy especially ripe and sweet grapes, you just need to taste the fruit at the bottom of the bunch. The grapes at the bottom are often exposed to the least light. Therefore, the ripeness of the fruit is also the least compared to the whole bunch, suitable for determining the sweetness of that bunch of grapes. If the grapes at the bottom are sweet, the whole bunch will be very sweet, because when ripe, the grapes will ripen from the bottom up. In my opinion, cut each grape so that the dust between the grapes is not too thick, making it easier to clean. Otherwise, it will be as dirty as washing directly. Note here, do not use your hands to directly pull the stem of the fruit. Many people like to directly pull the stem of the fruit when washing grapes. This is not correct, because doing so will cause the grape skin to tear and dirty water to easily seep into the inside of the grape, causing pollution and affecting preservation because it is very easy to spoil. It will cause secondary pollution, so the grape pulp has a taste, not to mention it is easy to spoil, moldy and not fragrant. For easier preservation, when cutting, you should keep a piece of the stem. After cutting the branch, you can see the part that is adjacent to the grape is still smooth and intact. If you use scissors to cut off the entire stem, it will not be easy to preserve in the following steps. It is very easy to spoil, if not eaten, within a day. After cutting, we prepare edible baking soda and sprinkle it on the grapes. Then, we prepare a little flour and put it in a bowl. Then add water. Then stir well until the baking soda is completely dissolved. Next, gently rub the grapes for 3 minutes to create friction between each grape so that the grape skin is gradually cleaned. Nowadays, most vegetables and fruits are treated with pesticides. Even without pesticides, they are sometimes inedible because the crops are particularly susceptible to diseases and harmful insects. Therefore, you must wash them many times before eating. Pay attention to food safety when eating vegetables and fruits. Baking soda is an alkaline substance. When worms and eggs on the surface of grapes encounter alkaline substances, they will automatically fall off the grapes. The sodium-hydrogen component in baking soda can react with acidic pesticides in fruits and vegetables to dissolve and remove pesticides. In addition, flour also has strong adsorption capacity, can absorb insect eggs, and pull free insects in the water to the bottom, thereby helping the grapes to be completely washed. This is a very scientific cleaning method. After 2 or 3 minutes, we can clearly see that there are many eggs and impurities floating on the water surface. Now we take the grapes out of the dirty water and put them in clean water. This time we add a little salt. Then stir well until the salt is completely dissolved. Salt water has antiseptic and disinfectant effects. It can effectively remove bacteria on the surface of the grapes. And in this way, the cleaned grapes can also be preserved for another 2 days, while still ensuring the delicious flavor of the grapes. Then soak for about 10 minutes. Let's start washing. Where are you from? Leave a comment to let me know. It's great to know that we can meet each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, You can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. The grapes look beautiful now. Finally, we wash the grapes again with clean water and eat them. Washed with this method, after 2 or 3 days, the washed grapes will no longer have a rotten smell. At this point, the grapes have been cleaned. Each one is clean. When you eat it, you will feel especially delicious. Look, even the grape skin can be eaten with a rich flavor. Put it in a basket with holes and drain. It will be healthier to eat. Remember to rinse it one last time with boiled water that has cooled or purified water. Now the grapes no longer have that grey layer. Each one is clean, beautiful, shiny. Is it better? The sweetness and juiciness of the grapes are especially delicious. Eating them to quench your thirst in hot weather is not harmful to the stomach and is better for your health than drinking a lot of cold drinks. Next, take the grapes out of the basket and drain. I will show you a nutritious dish from grapes that also helps cool down the summer. First, let's put the grapes on the cutting board. Then cut off the stems and cut the grapes into small pieces. There is a saying, don't spit out the skin when eating grapes. Although the flesh of grapes is sweet, juicy and rich in nutrients, the skin of grapes seems astringent, but in fact has higher nutritional value. Grape skin is rich in anthocyanin. If the skin of the grapes we buy is not too thick and has a delicious taste, we should eat the skin. After cutting the grapes, put the grapes in a bowl. Then we add yogurt. Unsweetened or sweetened yogurt depends on each person's preference. Yogurt, with outstanding benefits such as providing probiotics, calcium and protein, is a great food for digestive and bone health. When combined with fruit, yogurt not only increases flavor and deliciousness, but also adds vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Moreover, this combination also creates a nutritious snack, helps control weight, and provides stable energy throughout the day. Fresh fruit contains natural sugars, which help enhance the sweetness of yogurt without adding refined sugar. This dish is suitable for everyone, not just children. On hot days, a bowl of yogurt like this is really good for the body. Next is how to preserve grapes in the refrigerator. Prepare a plastic box, line a layer of dry paper underneath, then put the grapes in slowly. Using a plastic box to preserve grapes in the refrigerator not only helps grapes stay fresh longer, but also preserves the natural flavor of the fruit. When stored in a sealed box, grapes will avoid direct contact with cold, dry air, helping to limit water loss and slow down the oxidation process. In addition, the plastic box also prevents grapes from being crushed due to collision with other foods in the refrigerator. In addition, storing grapes separately in a box also helps limit the spread of odors between foods, keeping the grapes delicious and free of strange odors. This is also a way to help you easily take out just enough grapes to use, saving time and keeping them clean. With this simple preservation method, you can keep grapes fresh for 5 to 7 days, while still ensuring their inherent juiciness and sweetness. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.